day 206 from the start, and we are ascending Blood Mountain today again with Slackpacks. I think it's about 11-ish miles from here to Woody Gap, where we will get picked up and taken back to the Above the Clouds hostel. So it's a great way to start the day on Blood Mountain. This is great, climbing Blood Mountain. My very first backpacking trip when I crossed over from Cub into Boy Scouts. I was up Blood Mountain and down this trail that we're walking on right here. It was a father-son camping trip they had for the new scouts so that the scout could go into the woods with a parent or another adult who they knew, so they wouldn't get scared. Me and my dad slept in my little orange tent that you may have seen in one of my gear videos. And I don't remember what we ate for dinner, but I know we boiled water with a little white gas stove and hiked back down the next morning, you know, with all the scouts. It was just the fathers with the brand new scouts. There were some older scouts that came along that didn't have to or didn't get to bring their dad, but it's always going to be a really good memory that I've got of my dad when we did the father-son backpacking trip up Blood Mountain and down again. Thanks, Dad. This is Byron Reese Trail down there, and the reason that's noteworthy is this gentleman that apparently was last seen or had parked his car at that trailhead, and was last seen down there several days ago, and I think that's why the helicopters are still flying around trying to find him. So always some kind of tragedy nearby, but that's true in the real world, not just on the trail. Getting close to the summit of Blood Mountain. I think this is the spot where I camped 50 years ago, right there, real close to the summit. We got to kind of spread out because, as you can see, it's very rocky here. Not a lot of flat spots. That's where me and Dad spent the night. There's the old shelter. I believe one of the oldest on the AT. Not the oldest. I don't have my facts straight. It's old. Yeah, it's a very cool building.
Is this a CCC building? I think so.
We're now walking down the north side of Blood Mountain, and this is actually the only section of Georgia that I haven't hiked before. 8 miles from the top of Blood Mountain to Woody Gap. All new trail for me. Looks a lot like the rest of the trail. Fire and rescue vehicle here. 2 of them at Jared Gap, and I'm not sure if it's the vehicles for this crew that's trying to put out a fire that somebody left in a fire pit, or if it was the search and rescue people that are looking for the gentleman who's been missing for a week. This is the first water I've seen on trail in days. That is the weirdest thing I've ever seen. It looks like a tree that's got Two trunks that are spaced apart by 5 feet, or a branch that turned into roots. Never seen anything quite like that. Wow, that last several hours kind of just flew by. Already back here to Woody Gap. Huh. It's 2 o'clock and today's hike is over. Happy and sad. 2 more days of hiking after today to get to Springer Mountain. Look at what we got. Dinner.